because you're creating a false condition, as though life is different when you turn on a camera and turn off a camera.
I think when I say monogamy on or off camera, I think everyone understands.
This is really important. No, I like where we're at right now. What we're experiencing is that you know what you're doing is wrong, so you have this duality in your mind and in your psyche to make you feel like because you turned on the camera and because you're getting paid, now it's okay. When in actual fact, I'll tell you how we know it's wrong. Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. And I'll give you an example. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
First of all, I don't do porn on OnlyFans, so like, don't throw me in that. Okay. But I feel like it's like would I want my dad to watch me having sex with someone else, recorded or not? Like, you do things like, you don't want your parents to see everything that you're doing.
Did you understand my point?
To him, like, it's a bad thing. Like, how do you know that they're ashamed of it?
Real quick, did you understand my point?
What?
Did you comprehend my point?
I understand your point, okay, but I mean, I do agree with him. I think off camera, they are monogamous. Like, it's acting. It's like kissing someone in a movie. Like,
okay, let me ask you a question.
I don't do porn on OnlyFans.
Let me ask you a question.
But I still agree. I do think they are in a monogamous relationship.
You don't do porn on OnlyFans.
I don't.
What do you do?
I do like sexy photos. Yeah.
Just sexy photos, nude photos.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, here we got a jokester. Okay,
you got to subscribe. I mean, I don't know. You got to see for yourself. Yeah.
I would never.
So, going back though, how do you pitch it to a girl? Like, I'm gonna fuck other women.
Butler donated $200. Hey, Mr. Herpsalot. You did a standard herpes test which shows nothing. You do a Western blot test, it will likely come back positive and you will have to disclose to all future partners. Hashtag filthy.
Oh my
Jay Butler got paid today.
You spent a lot more time thinking about this than I did. Oh man. One of these days, Adam, I'll have you on the podcast where not everyone's trying to dogpile you.
He's bulletproof. He's bulletproof. He's bulletproof. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, so what is the pitch? What's the pitch? Because I'm sure there's men out there that, you know, would like to have the kind of arrangement you have.
Oh, I'm good. I can fight back. I'm okay.
Right. Okay.
So how do you what's the pitch to the woman? Okay. How do you because most women are going to be like, no, I don't want you.
Right.
With other
or
chicks.
They're going to try to force some level of, gender feminist, we're equal, we're the same. So if you do it, I do it.
Okay.
All right. So Adam, you ready for this? Get your pen and paper.
Let's go.
You ready for this? All right, cool. So the number one foundational piece is selecting the correct woman. I'll give you an example. We're just going to go. Just give me a little bit of time here. Have you ever cheated before?
No, never.
Never. Have you ever cheated before?
No.
Would they admit it, though?
Have you ever cheated before?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever cheated before? You're lying. Have you ever cheated before?
That's fucked up.
No, I'll tell you why. No, I will tell you why. I'm not picking on her. I'm going to tell you why.
Straighten your mic, please.
I will tell you why. I can read characters very well.
Gotcha.
There was a gentleman here named Nick. He was explaining to everyone how the show is going to proceed and giving us the basics on, how to pay attention, how to track the speaker, how to be respectful, in other words. There was one person who was not paying attention while he was talking. Who was that?
That was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
So out of everyone sitting here, why are you the one that's sitting here being disrespectful when he's taking out his time to show you how to best present yourself in front of millions of people?
Because I was turning off my alarm, and I didn't want to forget to do it later.
Sure, I hear you. Because you're a disrespectful person. And you were rude and catty with him after he told you. As a boss, I always look at these things because I was
rude and catty with him because I put my phone away?
No.
I don't think I said anything disrespectful. I mean, I
agree with you.
From.
I agree that you think you didn't say anything disrespectful. I agree that you think you weren't being disrespectful because that's your actual nature. So a person like you who is by nature one who is narcissistic and disregards others, you're the one that's going to cheat.
Because I was on my phone when I didn't.
Why were you the only one? I got two phones right here. I got two phones. Why were you the only one?
Do you follow every single fucking rule? Have you ever had a speeding ticket?
Like, have you ever gotten in trouble? Why are you so angry?
Like in class?
You're just angry right now.
I think you're just as expressive as I am.
You're
and I think
angry.
when a woman like kind of like barks back at you, it's an issue.
Well, there's no need to bark.
But
we're
you've
humans.
been like,
you can just
kind
talk.
of
I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm just saying,
It's okay.
why were you? I'm asking you a question. Why were you the only one out of everyone here? Why was it you that all of a sudden needed to do that right when he's giving us the directions?
Just because I had to do it.
Right, because you didn't care. Now, settle.
I don't know
So,
how being on
back
my
to your
phone
point.
correlates to cheating. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, be fucking for real right now.
A lot of things will be hard for you to comprehend. That's why you're in sex work, because you can't offer value in the marketplace.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, if you had legitimate...
I think I have a lot more to offer than just being on OnlyFans.
If you had
like
significant...
that I started
1 second,
2 months
love.
ago. Like, there's a
One
lot
second,
more
love.
to offer than
If
that.
you had
Love.
significant IQ and skill set, you'd be able to go into the marketplace and earn a good income such that you didn't have to do that.
Significant IQ, like the women that you're with that let you cheat on them and and bring whatever diseases back to them, right? Like, those are like high value women, right?
I hear
like,
you. Right. Yeah. So being that you don't have significant income or the ability to offer skills
I don't have
to
a significant income. Okay, gotcha.
Are you? Why do you keep cutting me off? All right, go ahead. You talk, and then I'll respond. Go ahead. You talk. I'll go after.
just
Can you at
responding to
least
what you're
scoot your mic that way? There you go.
She wasn't listening to the directions. That's why she didn't know.
I'm a bad listener.
Just
I'm a bad
interrupting.
listener and I'm a cheater.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk now? I just want to make sure you don't interrupt me. So go ahead. No, I'm offering you the floor because you were talking while I was talking. Go ahead.
I'm good. You can say what you need to say.
Wow. See, your brain dead. That's a problem. That's why you have to interrupt me while I'm talking. I gave you the floor. You didn't want to take it because you don't have any thoughts or anything to say.
I do have
Here's
lots
my
of
point.
things to say.
And don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a symbol. So don't take personal
As a symbol,
offense
which is
to
what?
it.
A symbol of what?
A symbol of a declining society where people
Gotcha.
lack values. So the point is this. If you had IQ and skills to offer to the marketplace, you
Gotcha.
can earn a good income. Being that the most valuable thing about you is something that you never earned. You didn't earn knowledge, you didn't earn skills. It's your breast that you're paid for and your butthole. So you market that to earn money.
Okay. So I'm the one with like the least IQ here, even though I
No,
do
no,
the least,
no, no, no,
even
no.
though
I'm-
I do
you
like
might
the
not
least
be.
amount on OnlyFans,
I
but
surmise, but-
because I'm the only woman who's barking back at you like I'm this brain dead fucking bimbo who has nothing to
No,
offer to
that's not
society.
why.
I mean, then what? Then
Well,
why?
let's test it. Let's test it real quick. Okay, what's your age?
I'm 28, but I'm not testing.
Ooh,
I'm not doing
28.
a test.
You're 28.
I'm
on
getting up there.
OnlyFans.
You're
That's
right.
amazing.
My eggs are drying up.
Okay.
I'm not going to be fertile. No one's going to want me. I'm not a high value woman. Like,
That's
what
fine.
else?
We're not going there. Here's where we're going. If you weren't doing OnlyFans, how would you earn a six-figure plus income?
I do
Wait,
Like,
speak English. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Nisa.
I work at one of the I work at one of the best clubs in Las
You
Vegas.
seem like you're having trouble with English for a second. Tell us.
I'm perfectly fine with my
Okay,
English.
go on.
I'm a little riled up. Yes.
I said that like 5 minutes ago and you denied it.
I'm a little thrown off
Okay.
by you attacking me because I think a lot of these other
That's
girls.
because people never address you.
And I respect.
People
like,
never
what everyone
address
else
you
does here.
directly.
I think you're just attacking me because I'm responding to you, and you don't like that, and you don't like women who go against what you have to say.
That's fine.
And that's why you choose the women that you do.
Do you mind answering the question I asked you?
What is the question?
Okay, I'll say it one more time. What skills do you have that would help you earn a six-figure plus income at age 28?
You're right. Nothing. There's nothing there's no skills that I have at all.
You're trying to escape.
There's nothing.
But I'm saying
there's no skills. No, you're right.
Because
you're
you're,
right.
you're a cocktail server
He's
in Las
right.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's nothing else that I have to offer.
And she's trying to play it off right now. And that's a strategy. Very nice.
What's the strategy? Tell us. Please,
but the fact is, I live
doctor.
in Las Vegas. I've seen your type many times. Generally, they're younger.
Gotcha.
But the point
I'm
is
getting
this.
old, I know, man.
You're,
I'm
no,
aging out
really.
over here.
Honestly,
Fuck.
they should be firing you.
someone
all.
marries me.
Yeah, no, they
Like-
should be. I don't know about that, but they should certainly be firing you and get someone of the appropriate age to do such a low-level job.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is this. Why are you opening your mouth wide like that? It's not time. Bring the camera out. She's ready.
I think she can be shocked. She can do whatever she wants. She's fine.
But here's the
She's
point.
fine.
Here's the point. You're currently a cocktail server, which consists of, hey, I'll have a Jack and Coke. Okay. And then you walk away, tell someone else Jack and Coke. They hand you a Jack and Coke. You come back and bring it back to me and hope that I would give you a good tip. That's your skill set.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about it?
It's a hard work.
And what about
yeah,
it?
Yeah, there is no skill set is the point, which is to say if I took
what
your
about
brain,
it?
if I took your brain and placed your brain into a man's body, you would be in poverty
You caught me.
because you're brainless.
Oh,
Carrying on.
You're right, yeah. I'm just good for nothing. Yep, you caught me.
No, you are good for something. That's why you have OnlyFans. And that's my point, is that that's what you're good for. And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just that
I think you are trying to be rude.
No, I'm just being honest.
No, I mean being honest about what. I mean, do you even know who I am as a person? I mean, before like throwing these insults that I'm just this brain dead fucking woman who has nothing to offer.
I think we should avoid ad hominem.
But is it ad hominem when you actually? There were some, but
brainless might be a little.
Do you even know me? Like you don't even, and you're only calling me brainless because I'm the only one responding to you.
Do you think?
You know what I think has him a little bit upset? Just so you know, every girl sitting on this side of the table earns more money than him.
Yeah.
Stop. He's an imposter. He's been outed in the past.
And he's mad about it.
He basically LARPs as a rich guy on the internet.
If I was absolutely poor, it would mean nothing.
All the girls,
it would mean nothing.
I think we all are kind of in agreement that we don't really want to sit here and listen to someone who's basically a scam artist tell us what's wrong with our lives.
This is amazing.
What do you do for work?
I'm kind of on the edge of walking out, Brian. I'm going to be totally real. I'm not walking out on like a climate level. I just don't really want to listen to a scam artist tell me what's so wrong with our lifestyles.
You can Google my name
know who
right
you
now.
are.
You can Google my name.
If you Google his name,
you'll be
exhilarated.
I hurt your feelings earlier, and
you didn't hurt my feelings at all. It's just you're trying to do this whole moral superiority thing, and it's not working because you're broke.
Your feelings.
You're actually broke.
Here's the funny.
You got a milk dud on top of your head.
Here's the funny thing.
I'm just being real with you.
If I was actually broke, it literally would mean nothing to me.
Then let's have them prove
why did you do an NFT scam on your fans for like $400?
Silly.
Checkmate. This guy's a scammer.
Guys, is that his job as an actual scammer?
I'm going to leave, and if any of you girls want to leave with me, I'd be happy to take you with me.
Hold on.
He's rage quitting. He's rage quitting.
It's not a rage quit. It's just you're not on the level of me or any of these girls.
Rage quitting.
Guys, hold on. Let's just take a little pause.
I didn't mean to make him rage quit.
I'm done, Brian.
Adam.
I don't want to listen to this guy anymore, and I feel like I might do something extreme if I were to stick around.
When I first walked in, I said,
I might have to polish that milk dud.
When I first walked, when I saw you downstairs, I said, "Do you want the fade?" And you said
no.
Okay.
See what you.
When I first walked in, I said, "Do you want the fade?" You said no. We could have took care of that before the show started.
Did you guys have like some pre-existing beef or something?
Listen.
Can we switch Adam?
When I came in downstairs, the first thing I said when I saw him, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's just content."
Oh, I didn't know you guys had like.
Yeah, as soon as I walked up, I said, "Do you need that fade?" And he said, "No, it's just content."
Oh, but I mean, like, did you guys have like a previous?
Because I went on No Jumper. He waited until I left the state of California, and then he started talking crazy. And I said, "If you had an issue with Marquett Devon Burton, you could have said that to me when I was right there in your studio. Like, you don't have to wait until I leave."
Did you do an episode with him? Listen.
I was like, "You don't have to wait until I leave."
I don't know.
And then he DM'd me on Instagram like, "Hey, bro, we got to like do a show when you come back." It's like, you're phony.
Are you leaving?
Can you grab him? Like,
the super villain.
Like Adam22's, like the whole
the super villain.
Premise of the show. What?
Wow.
I'm a super villain? What? Nobody wants.
No, I'm the super villain.
Wow. Yeah, because you're a fucking dick and you're an idiot.
She is angry. She wants her clout. She has like a tear in her eye.
Go talk to Adam.
She has a tear in her eye. That's wild.
I don't have a fucking tear.
Here.
I believe in you to get him back. Let's bring Adam
everybody,
back.
let's
Adam back.
I feel like we all are having the same thoughts.
Yes,
Brian
did not know.
You set this up for the record. When Brian invited me, you said it would be Marquett 7 Chicks Dating Podcast. Then today, when I was leaving my hotel, someone texted and said Adam22 will be there. Me, I'm very straightforward. I'm the same person.
Sure.
Online and offline.
Sure.
And he was talking reckless. That's why when I first saw him, I didn't be phony. I walked straight up to him. I said, "Do you want that fade?" He declined the fade. Cool. Let's do the content. But he was not supposed to be here. You guys didn't tell me he was here until I had already spent a tremendous amount of money, got out here, and I was on my way.
I did not. I had no idea.
So it's like a setup.
No. I had no idea that. I don't watch his podcast on frequently. I didn't know that you guys had any issues whatsoever.
I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue because for me, it's like when I saw you outside and I said, "Do you want that fade?" and you declined the fade.
You mean Adam?
Adam, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He declines the fade. Then there's no issue. It's just like, let's handle the business.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And it seems like he got emotional. I don't know why he's so angry.
Okay.
Because he said there was no problem. He said it's content. Why not do the content?
Okay.
Yeah. He has his feelings hurt. I think it's just like he feels ashamed about what he's doing. Okay. It hurt his feelings. Like he makes up something about me, I didn't get like all emotional, like, oh my God, you like, it doesn't bother me. It's like silliness.
But being fully upfront, I had no idea that I guess he made a.
I don't believe that, but I'm not bothered by it. I still showed up.
No, I'm being totally honest.
And everyone else drove here. I flew here, right?
Sure.
I flew here too, but.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Gotta include me.
I mean, regardless if you flew here or drove here, like it was still like literally a 7-hour drive.
No, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong. The reason I said that is because the difference between a man flying here and driving here is what you can bring with you.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can bring more stuff. Right, I get it.
Right. So I flew here, and you can't even fly. There's not a private opportunity to fly into Santa Barbara that I could find. I'd have to ask you about that.
No, you can fly like Southwest. It's fine.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I had to fly commercial here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So there's a difference between what you can bring and what you can't bring. So I walked into a situation knowing I'm dealing with someone that I have a beef with, right? Where he drove here and I flew here. You catching on? No, it's fine.
No,
it's
not
fine.
really, because I mean, regardless, we all took time to be here. So.
I mean, I can reiterate though, I was not aware. You guys seemed totally cool at the beginning of the. I didn't know.
I was totally cool.
Have you been on this show before?
I went on No Jumper.
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that there was a beef between.
Honestly,
you guys.
Once I ask you, do you want the fade, and you say no, to me, there's no beef. He said it's just, let's just do the content. I said, fantastic, let's just do the content. I didn't expect him to get emotional.
I mean, maybe he didn't want beef like right before the show because it could drag out.
No, because if it's beef, then it's beef, right? So like the thing is,
fair,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's beef, then like let's get it in, because like if he's saying what's true about his net worth, he doesn't need the money.
Let's say you guys did fight, then it'd be like weird, you guys sitting across the table from each other.
No, it wouldn't. After that, it wouldn't. One of us.
I mean,
probably
I'm not a
both
fighter,
of us.
so maybe I'm
probably
just different
both
with
of us
that.
wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah.
Like he'd be in the hospital and I'd be on my way elsewhere. You know.
Okay.
So yeah.
Does he have like at least a foot on you?
What do you mean?
Like he's taller. He's like.
Have you seen him?
Yes.
Have you seen him?
Size?
Oh my God.
I don't know, man.
We were all standing in a circle.
Let's not fight though. We're not. No
down.
violence.
Yeah.
No
Is
violence.
she coming back or?
Is Adam coming back?
Okay. I have no.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
That has never happened on the show before.
You never had the supervillain on the show before.
Is that you?
The supervillain, the Warrior King.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's your supervillain name?
Apparently, the Saint in the Center.
Okay.
The Saint in the Center. Yeah.
Yeah. If I had known that there was like some beef between you guys, I would have scheduled you guys on different days.
I'm
Adam
not
was
buying that because you told me when you invited me on that it would be me and 7 chicks. And
Wait,
to bring
hold on.
And to bring Adam.
No, well, let me make something clear. So, for the vast majority of the guests we bring on, we don't disclose who the other guests are. When you're coming,
it's multiple guys.
What's that?
You're saying there's multiple male.
Well, actually, Charlie Kirk was supposed to. I don't want to. We were going to have Charlie Kirk here tonight.
Cool.
And that's what precipitated me wanting to bring Adam on. But I'm not privy to the beef that you and Adam had. But
fair enough.
Mr. Huppies had no problem with Mr. Devon. That's a smoke screen.
Uh-oh.
This is about herpes, genital herpes. He's a plague rat, patient 0, and Brian, you need to wash yourself in bleach. It's airborne.
It's airborne. But yeah, I mean, we don't disclose any of the guests, and
okay. But at the end of the day, it's just the sword of truth is sharp. I mean, that's just all there is to it. If there was earlier, you guys heard Adam say, "You cannot hurt my feelings." He literally said that, and then his feelings got hurt, and then he ran off. And he's in the podcast game. I saw on his podcast, he set up a 19-year-old kid, a little Kelpie, to get punched out.
Let's try to bring it back to the actual dating talk. Okay.
Yeah.
Adam's left.
Fair enough.
So is she coming back or? Oh, she's coming back. So why don't we get rid of that microphone?
Devon Jackson donated $200. It's wild Adam gets more triggered at a man speaking words to him than another man breaking his wife's back and finishing in Jervisca Sinnets. What a time to be alive.
Least comments.
Yo, Davon Jackson, thank you, man. Appreciate it. So we're gonna have. Oh, she just in the bathroom, guys. We're gonna do a couple seating adjustments here. It is kind of funny, the grifter calling the blank cuck out, and they both get pissy for real. Though Adam is an MMA guy, Any would have wrecked bargain basement shaft? What? Nice. Okay, thank you, thank you, Grid One. Jesus Christ! Welcome to the Whatever podcast, guys. Where it's always something interesting going on. Let me read a couple of the other chats here while we get everything adjusted here, guys. Did we take one of the microphones off the table, Nick? Okay. All right, we have a Bender the Offender question for the entire panel. Do y'all think the average man is less respectable than the average OF prawn woman? Starting with you, we'll start with you.
Could you repeat that? Yeah, does that even mean the average man is less?
Do you think the average man is less respectable?
Well, what's the definition of an average man?
Respectable than the average OF prawn woman?
I mean, I don't even know. Like, what kind of
what's the
question
definition
is that?
of an average man?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say any average
a man who makes
is
under like $70K a year,
I mean, it
like
on,
an average man in terms of income, or like what are we referring to?
Sex life or what?
But probably average guy you see, like when you go out and walk down the street, just a regular guy you see.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to say because I don't know the person. You know, I think that's different for every person. It doesn't matter their income, if they're average, like whatever it is. I mean, it would just depend on the person.
Okay.
But I think as a whole, probably OnlyFans girls are probably less respected or looked at a little bit more negatively.
Well, definitely.
I do OnlyFans. I'm just like I'm saying, right. I think like the stigma of like being an OnlyFans girl, being a sex worker.
Because if I just flat out would say like, yeah, I do OnlyFans, like people aren't really gonna respect that. Yeah. They have to get to know you as a whole and all that.
I agree. Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody else on this? Okay. Oh my God, bro! The chats are just gonna focus entirely on this the entire show. Okay, I'll read it. Meta level. Saint talks like Shang Tsung in MK1. Oh my God, guys! Oh, geez.
Slimy snake oil salesman who sneak disses and is condescending for no reason. Factually wrong, manipulative, and is everything wrong with toxic, strong personalities.
I may have to second that.
Fair enough.
Okay, we have.